Twin brothers Muneeb and Sohaib Akhter are facing major federal charges after U.S. prosecutors accused them of stealing government data and wiping nearly 100 federal databases. The two were working as federal contractors in Virginia, and according to investigators, they carried out the attacks right after being terminated from their jobs. This video is sponsored by Stonefly. More on that at the end of the video. What makes this case even more remarkable is that both brothers already had a long history of hacking federal systems. Back in 2015, they were sentenced to prison for illegally accessing U.S. State Department systems and stealing personal information belonging to dozens of employees, including a federal law enforcement agent who had been investigating them at the time. Before that, Muneeb had also hacked a private data aggregation company and even the website of a cosmetics business. After serving those sentences, both brothers were somehow rehired as federal contractors, giving them fresh access to government systems. According to the Department of Justice, once they were fired again, the two allegedly launched a coordinated sabotage operation targeting their former employer and its U.S. government clients. Prosecutors say they accessed systems without authorization, issued commands to block others from modifying databases, and then deleted those databases outright. In total, investigators say Muneeb destroyed around 96 databases containing sensitive government information. Some of the deleted records included Freedom of Information Act documents and investigative files belonging to multiple federal agencies. In one incident that stood out to prosecutors, Muneeb allegedly wiped a Department of Homeland Security database and then, just 1 minute later, asked an AI tool for instructions on how to clear system logs after deleting a database. Investigators described this as an attempt to cover his tracks after the sabotage. The brothers didn't stop there. Prosecutors say they wiped their company laptops before turning them in, and even discussed cleaning out their house because they anticipated a search from law enforcement. The complaint also alleges that Muneeb stole IRS tax data from a virtual machine, taking personal and tax-related information from at least 450 individuals. He is also accused of stealing data from the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission after his termination. Muneeb now faces charges that include conspiracy to commit computer fraud, destruction of records, theft of U.S. government data, and aggravated identity theft. Each identity theft charge carries a mandatory minimum of 2 years in prison, and the remaining charges could add up to a maximum sentence of 45 years. His brother Sohaib faces charges including conspiracy to commit computer fraud and password trafficking, with a potential maximum of 6 years. The Justice Department says the brothers abused their positions as federal contractors and compromised the security of multiple agencies, disrupting critical government operations. Officials say this case highlights the risks of insider threats, especially when individuals with prior cybercrime histories regain access to sensitive systems. And now a word from our sponsor. Get a 56-terabyte fully air-gapped and immutable Veeam backup and disaster recovery appliance, half price. Contact sales at stonefly.com for details. Subscribe for more cybersecurity news. Thank you for watching.